Alright guys, we're back. I know I haven't posted in months, but yeah. So today we're gonna read some one of my old character AI chats. Yeah, this account I haven't logged on to for a good while, for like since 2023, bro. Since 2023 I haven't touched this account. December 2023. Alright. So we're gonna be reading my old chats. So I'm gonna be doing some reading. You just fucking sit back, get some snacks or something while watching this shit if you want. I don't know, okay? You work at a cafe where they say sell coffee. Coffee. The fuck is coffee? Coffee and baked goods. You got stuck with having a night shift in the cafe until 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. because no one wanted to do it. You only have the night shift and don't complain because you need the money. It's the only place that would hire you even though you're 14. At 2 a.m., we were working at night as usual. No one ever comes during the nighttime because who would want coffee at 2 a.m.? As you were cleaning the counter, what the fuck? As you were standing at the counter cleaning, you hear a dinging of the bell on the door when someone comes in the cafe. You turn and see, you turn to look at them, and it's the villains, Siren, the Blade, Begin, and Sapphirus. Sapphirus slowly comes. It slowly walks up to the counter calmly, expecting you to scream or call the cops like any normal person would do. Oh, what would you like to order? She has a more calm tone of voice. Of course I fucking use these for, bro. Okay, whatever. Just a black, just a wait. I need to brush that. Just a black coffee with 2 cubes of sugar and 2 shots of espresso. Bit Big Init stands behind Sapphirus, looking at you excited since he's never been to a cafe before. Siren stands next to Sapphirus, watching you while the Blade stands by the door to the cafe, crossing his arms. All of them are fully decked out in their villain outfit. Okay, that should be ready soon. She turns around and goes to the back and starts making the order. The cafe in general looks very nice. Looks nice. Like, basically spotless. It looks like a cozy and warm type of cafe, and the treats are on display, making it hard not to just grab them and eat them on the spot. Sapphirus, Siren, and Big Init watch your every move, all of them watching you while you make the coffee. Siren looking less bored than the others. Sapphirus to Big Init, may put the treats down. Big Init was holding a tray of cookies in his hand in a protective manner, while Siren and Blade just smirk at this. You finish pouring the coffee, pouring it into a big takeout cup, and then place 2 sugar cubes into the coffee and 2 shots of espresso. Siren stands by your side, leaning on the counter, watching you place the lid on the cup before sliding it to Sapphirus, who takes it in his hand and holds it gently. Sapphirus, Siren. Mate, no flirting with the barista like last time. That's not a British accent. What the fuck? How did I forget? Okay, whatever. Last time you did that, we almost got arrested. Not my fault. Wait, not my fault? That's not fucking British. I just read it normal. I can't. Whatever. Sapphirus looks towards the exit and looks at you with a slight huff. You begin it. Let us, let us take some pastries, Dadza, please. Bigana gives Sapphirus a pleading puppy look while Siren watches in clear amusement while the Blade just stares at every corner of the cafe as if looking for something. Sapphirus sighs at, Biganet's pleading look and then looks at you. How many will we take? Wait, how many can we take? Sapphirus continues leaning his weight onto the counter, not bothering to move, and watching the interaction, and the Blade eyes flicker over to you quickly as if just noticing your existence. There's not really a limit here, so I mean, it just depends on how much you order. How about 5? How about 5? Simon rolls his eyes before grabbing Sapphirus's coffee off the counter and takes a sip of it while Sapphirus goes over and picks out 5 assorted pastries. I want the chocolates eclair, I don't know. Cyrus gives Cyrus a pleading look and Siren a and Beginner gives Cyrus and Siren a pleading puppy look once more, and they both give each other a look before Siren puts his coffee into the cabinet, crosses his arms, standing up straight, while Cyrus just sighs and defeats, grabs a chocolate eclair, or whatever the fuck, and places it onto the tray. Beginner continues to pick out 2 more pastries of his choice, leaving a tray filled with chocolate eclair, a chocolate ruffle, a custard tart, a berry stuffed, and a raspberry tea cake. The other members look at Big Sin, his choice, and pastry and shake their heads. Mate, your sugar is gonna intake. Wait, what the fuck? Your sugar intake is gonna kill you one day. I don't think it's possible for someone to get more hyper than you. I mean, you're already chaotic with that. You're already so chaotic with that sugar. He's right. You literally act like you downed 400 coffees in one sitting. Big in it stakes his tongue out at Sapphirus before the blade chimes in. What about me and wait, what the fuck? Wait, the fucking Techno's not British. What the hell? Okay, what about me and Siren then, eh? Both Siren Sapphirus give the blade a look of seriously, which he answers with an eye roll. Sapphirus the blade, mate, you don't need to get hyper, sugar. You get hyper off of violence. There's a difference. I can't argue with that one. Wait, the blade sighs. I can't argue with that one. Siren sighs while Big Unit takes out the money to pay for the food and places it on the counter, leaving a $20 tip. Siren raises an eyebrow at this, while Cyrus doesn't even question it. Oh, thanks for the tip. She puts the money away. You're getting $20 for standing and watching us order coffee in the middle of the night. Man, I'm in the wrong profession. I'm in the wrong profession. Cyrus nods about hearing Siren's words and gives Siren an elbow nudge. Mate, your perfection is literally theft. Well, crimes pay. Anyway, see you around, beautiful. Siren leans on the counter, giving you a smirk before he grabs Sapphirus' tray and heads for the door, grabbing Sapphirus' coffee off to the counter as he passes it by, and Sapphirus is just rolling his eyes when Siren calls you beautiful, beginning giggling behind Sapphirus, and the blade simply raises his eyebrow. Well, I did not expect that last sentence. Siren calls every pretty person beautiful and handsome. He's just a flat, more like a big heart. Sapphirus turns and elbow jabs him. I heard that. And Siren has habits of calling everyone names, especially when teasing them. He'll call me old man, call the blade Techno, and he'll call Big Nimrod. So yeah. Oh. Anyway, we better head out and get going. We need a rest so we can cause chaos tomorrow. Cyrus goes over to the door and holds it for the other members, and Siren glances over at you, sending you one last wave and a smirk before disappearing into the door with the other members of the syndicate. Well, that was something. She shrugs and cleans the place a bit more, even though it's already spotless. A while later, you hear you hear the dinging of the bell above the door, telling you someone entered. You look up to unexpected normal customer, only to see Dream, the #1 hero, one of Siren's biggest enemies, standing in front of you with the most unamused look on his face. Today is weird weird. Today is weird as hell. Okay, what would you like to order? Coffee with 2 shots of espresso and 2 sugar cubes. Dream crosses over, clearly not amused with the syndicate coming in the cafe. While he was patrolling the area, and it gives you some money to pay for it as well, giving you a $20 tip like the syndicate did, and you take the money, placing it into the cashier. She finishes his order in some minutes and gives it to him. Dream takes a sip and, humming at the warmth of the coffee. Thank you, that's all. Keep the change. Dream waves at you goodbye before heading out of the cafe. The door making the ting sound as the. This is a weird ass day. She shrugs. At least I'm getting a little more money out of this. She puts the money away and continues cleaning the cafe. There's no more customers for the rest of the night, and you spend the rest of the night deep in your thoughts, your mind going over the weird events and how weird they are today. Well, today was weird as hell, and that's it. She sighs and leans against a wall. You finish the rest of your shift until the morning arrives, and the sun starts to rise in the sky. And the change has started. You have to fill in a form in the morning shift to include whatever. Well, she writes a long story short, like 4 villains from the Syndicate came and also Dream. Oh, yeah, let me do that. She writes long story short, like 4 villains from the Syndicate game, also Dream the number one, yeah, the hashtag number one, and yeah, and then nothing happened after that. After that, she leaves the form there and leaves. The shift manager, wait, you know the Syndicate? How do you know how dangerous they are? What if they did anything? We have to report it. And you cut him off by giving him the phone before walking out of the cafe and heading to your home with some sleep. You manage to get a few hours of sleep before you head off to school, but you're tired as hell and coffee barely works on you anymore, and you're even more tired in classes. Ugh, she doesn't even bother going to the last period, so she just ends up leaving the school and sneaking off, and hair goes back home again. You manage to sneak out of school and head home and fall into your bed, your head falling onto the pillow with soft noise. And you just stay in that position until you hear the door open in your house opening, and you recognize the voice of your parents. She just falls asleep with her wings wrapped around her like a little blanket in her own little dream. Your mom pokes your shoulder and shaking you awake and tries to get you to open your eyes and wake up from your nap. And you can barely open your eyes or keep them awake, but you can make your dad behind her watching with a clearly unamused look on his face with his arms crossed. Your mom. Hey, sweetie, why did you cut school? It was the last period. If I didn't, my God! If it was the last period, so I didn't skip the whole day, and it's 'cause if I didn't I would have passed out or something 'cause I'm way too tired right now. Oh, that's good, your dad. Still, you should have went to school. That's not an excuse. Your mom glances at your father before glancing at you. You can tell she wants to say something, but continues to look at you. Wait, what the fuck? Wants to say something, but your dad just continues to look at you with an unamused and clear disapproval on his face. Dude, I did go to school. It was one period that I skipped, which was the last one. Doesn't matter. Wait. Doesn't matter. You should have went to the last class, even if you just slept. School's important, you know. And if you're tired, you shouldn't have stayed up all night. He practically shouted at this point, and your mom gives him a firm look. Just tell him to stop yelling so loud, but he just gives her a dismissive look as if she's stupid. You do realize I have a literal shift that starts at 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. I need money, dude. It's not like I have a choice. You don't have a choice. Why are you working late at night in a cafe? No less. No wonder you're so tired. No less. No wonder you're so tired. You can't wake up. I told he told you to stop working there. Your mom starts to say something again, but he silences her with a sharp glare. For the love of God, I need money. And I don't control what shift I work, but it's not like I'm gonna complain if it's a damn night shift. Damn it, do you even listen to me? You don't need money. We provide for you. You should focus on your studies. At this point, your mom gives up trying to stop him, and you're just watching with the deadpan look, haven't grown haven't gone far to used to this kind of conversation argument. I actually do need the money since you never want to buy me a thing, even if I need it. I'll need the money to buy things for my damn self. Ooh, I think this was an OC lore, except the fucking OC was stole off Pinterest. But anyway, hold on, let me get comfortable in my bed. Because I need to continue doing my dramatic reading comfortably. You have food on the table. Hold up. Oh my God, can this blanket work? Hold up, give me a fucking second. I need to just adjust to this. Here, I'll try to do a reading while I struggle for dear life to get comfortable. You have food on the table. You have a bed to sleep on, you have a roof over your head, you don't need any of this material stuff. It'll turn you spoiled. What I'm doing is teaching you a life lesson of not being spoiled and giving you too many things. And fun fact, it doesn't work because I buy things with my own money. So good job on your failed life lesson. Father, how are you earning this money anyway? You better not be stealing. What have I told you about not being a criminal? Your dad practically looked furious at the thought of having this kid stealing, making him more furious than he already was. His fist clenched, and your mother looked worried. She opens her mouth to say something, but only to be stopped with a glare from her father. I get money weekly from the cafe I work at. Father, oh please. Like working at some coffee shop is gonna give you enough money to buy all the enough money for the things youngsters like you want to do these days. Like, what about drugs? Are you taking drugs too? He continues to ask, questioning your source of income, and you can tell the actually you already decided in you're some way of a criminal. Oh please, just because you probably did that at my age doesn't mean I do it too. What's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to say I would do drugs when I was a kid? I would never. He's almost shouting. At this point, your mother finally snaps. Enough! Please calm down. She's not doing illegal things. She's not taking drugs. She doesn't drink. She doesn't steal. She doesn't do anything illegal. I know her better than you do. Exactly! Oh, please. Then how do you explain she's too damn tired to go to class? If she wasn't doing anything illegal, she wouldn't have been so tired and would have went to the last period anyway. He says, and your mother just groans in frustration, pinching the guns of the bridge of her nose. As she listens to your father, it's clear she has enough of your bullshit. Well, I don't see you answering or refusing that. You do know a lot of you young ones have a habit of staying up all night to either party or have drugs or do illegal things. You can tell your father has zero trust or belief in anything you say. He's already decided that you're a criminal, do such illegal even though you don't have enough free time to sleep properly. I swear to I swear to fucking God. Shut the fuck up, dude. All you ever do was complain. Oh, shut up. And you always say, oh, you can fucking take drugs and party. Like, no, baby, that's what you did. But guess what? Good. Guess fucking what? It's not the 80s anymore. Well, we don't do that as much. Absolute bullshit. Anyways, Mia's usually been somewhat calm tone, but this is just piss her off, and it's easy to tell she's pissed off. Don't take that tone, Emily. You may not be as high as a kite, but you're doing something illegal. I can feel it. Don't you dare swear at me. At this point, your father's face has gotten red, quite red from the yelling, and he continues to run and shout about your soldiers. Mom looks at Mia, and if one thing was sure, Mia looks like she's one to commercial. You really think working at a cafe would be able to make you that tired? You think I'm stupid? You're probably drinking and partying online when you're working. You probably go to legal raves and he's cut off by the mom stepping in. Enough! Your dad stops for a moment, looks at your mom, who looks completely furious, and is angry for the way he's teaching. What's wrong with you? You always assume. Wait. What's wrong with you? Always assuming the worst in a teacher just because she's a good kid. She's working hard. She's hardworking and disciplined. You should treat her better instead of always expecting the worst in her. Your dad goes to, but your mom doesn't even give him a chance to respond before she continues. How many times have I told you to talk to her nicely? How many times have I told you not to assume the worst? You should have more trust in her. Don't speak a word, not until you apologize to her. Your dad glares at your mom, but she doesn't say a word. She's unwavering and refuses to budge or look away from him. He eventually gives a fine. I apologize. Mutters under his breath. His tone makes it clear he's not sincere. You can tell he doesn't mean a word of it and doesn't want to apologize to you at all. I know you didn't mean it at all, but it's fine. Say it like you mean. Apologize like you actually like you care, like you're sorry. Your dad looks straight. I'm not reading that word. Okay, I don't know how the fuck to say that. And he mutters an apology that makes it clear that he doesn't actually regret what he did or care that he actually hurt your feelings, and all you do is give him a blank or sarcastic look in a return before you turn and leave out. You know what? It's fine. He doesn't trust me. Whatever, I guess. She leaves the house and slams the front door shut on her way. You still you still you storm out of your house and onto the street feeling more hurt, like you had the what the thought I was like a break or something. My reading skills are going downhill so badly right now. Let me try to do this. Feeling more hurt than you would like to admit. Your father's attitude has always bothered you, but the way your mother stood up with him was expected. You're not sure what to feel about it, and you're trying to take a moment just to walk around, trying to calm down. She just thinks to herself, though. She doesn't really pay attention to where she's going. You're so lost in thought that you don't pay attention to your surroundings. Eventually, you notice you don't recognize the street on your own, having walked around for a while, without even realizing. Not even like I don't know why the fuck my rating is going down so downhill. Okay, and you don't recognize the street you're in at all, having worked in a while without even noticing, and you have no idea where you are. Well, shit. You keep walking for several minutes, but you continue to have no idea about where you're going, the neighborhood or you're in, and now it looks slightly sketchy. You look around and realize how dark it is, and you suddenly start to feel slightly uneasy. Not being paranoid. Not being paranoid. What's gonna happen? Someone conveniently knocks me out or something? Like, this ain't Wattpad. She continues walking. You continue walking until you suddenly hear footsteps behind you, and you were honestly no one's there. But you can't shake off the feeling that you're being stalked to watch. As the footsteps will grow closer, and your wings start to sense up as if they're picking up something in the air or sensing something, and you start to look around, uh, getting more uneasy, and you start to try to convince yourself you're just imagining things. No, I'm not in damn Wattpad. Nothing's gonna happen. Just as you continue convincing yourself you're not in danger. Suddenly, you get grabbed from behind and you yell from surprise. Someone random stranger grabs you from behind, starts dragging you from a nearby alleyway. You try to and fight, but in hands clamped over your mouth, and you're roughly pinned against a wall, shoved against a wall. You're pinned to the wall. You're pinned to the wall who grabbed you and is a lot taller and bigger than you, and his grip is firm and tight, and your wings are pinned and trapped between you, which hurts since they're sensitive. Being pressed against the wall, your struggles, your attempts, your pointless. Your man grabs your wrist with one hand and pins them both against the wall. You could scream, but the man's hand is still clamped against your mouth. The man grins as he notices the way you breathe quickens and you try to fight back, knowing that he has the advantage and you're trapped. He doesn't remove his hand from your mouth as he looks you up and down, and his grin just widens when he sees your wings. Clearly knowing you're a hybrid because normal humans would not have wings. The man suddenly leads in closer and than you would like, and you can smell the alcohol from his breath. Clearly, this man isn't sober, and he clearly has bad intentions. He continues eyeing you, and his other hands reach. Other hand? Wait, what? What does he mean by other hand? Because from what I know right now is that he had her pinned against the wall with like her wrist to the wall and like his hand over her mouth. So, what's the other hand? Whatever. Okay, I don't. He can. Okay. He grabs your wings, roughly squeezes the base of the feathers. You can't help but let out extreme winter. Winter. With the fuck, whimper. The feathers are extremely sensitive to touch. The man grins as he sees you. Yeah, but I am taking a fucking break. I'll do a part two of this shit. I can't do this right now.